like I'm in Pittsburgh. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, like Five Below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so right.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef.
Gotta say that it's down, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Use their first time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set. Let's go. Cougar 19, 60 biceps, 60 biceps. Trap 60, trap 60 bobcat, 60 bobcat.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He's got it into the hands of the rookie from Michigan. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
It didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. 23-yard line. Here's first and 10.
19 tight, 97, come 19, come 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one out wide to Achane. And he's in. What a drive. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Metcalf, the motion man. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Achane. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Room to run. Pass to Kobe. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Well, a short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Forward, 90, trap 60, trap 60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Shut up. 70 Lion. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rock, 18 Rock. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
He'll look to throw. Going up top. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Start on the ground. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's It's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
On the set. And 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. They kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 35, here's second and a yard.
Set. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Ravens first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Baltimore.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Back to the air one more time. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
17-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Steelers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he'll take this one in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Steelers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
19, back to 60.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, 70 line, 19 side, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one complete right side. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Ravens. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Ford on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before it takes this to the other side of midfield.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Motion man is Johnston. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
14.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll stick with him again. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Steeler first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Steelers' 28-yard line.
Buffalo 18, Dragon 6, 18, Hunt 19, Cowboys, go!
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Achane. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Achane will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Steelers 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Ocean man is Johnston. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From 31, here is 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap, he'll look to throw. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Josh Uche in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. 73, 69, trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. That one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motion man is Johnston. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Steeler first down.
In trouble, and down he goes. Josh Uche in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Brings up 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Motion man is Johnston. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go. 70, Cowboy Eagles.
Here's a give to Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Got it.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Go! Buffalo 18. Cougar.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
So
line.
2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready up.
First and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
2nd and inches.
70 Lions.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiton. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now a give on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Second down, they need 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
pain passed down like bottles on the wall.